What is doing? That ain't me. I ain't doing that. I said it was hot. That's top rock. I ain't doing that. It's been transformed.
You can transform into a Super Saiyan as well?
What? Say. They just do that on his own, so I die when I say I'm like, oh, you going the wrong way. It's right here. It's in the front. The trunk ain't back there. The trunk in the front like an elephant. It's okay. You ain't know, sweetheart. Matter of fact, hold on, wait. Hold on, I gotta press the button to get out. Oh, that's it, man. You step back on there. You step back on there. I hope you get your fire out.
Why are people so nonchalantly discussing Trump getting a third?
Well, here's the thing. He can't constitutionally, but what he can't do and what he can do are two very different things.
That's right.
Right? If you understand that we live in a fascist dictatorship, and we do, this is what it feels like. I know that the New York Times hasn't said today fascism started, but like it started, right? You're now living in a fascist dictatorship. And so when you tell the fascist dictator, hey, you can't do this legally, I might be right, but he might not care. So if you're asking,
So do you think
Only
my
playing
trailer's
for about
paying
2
off or
hours.
what?
And then, you know what I do? I to it. The King of New York, y'all. The King of New York was not in the McDonald's All-American game. Cayenne, the King of New York, Anthony, was not invited to the McDonald's All-American game. Listen, we went in. That's LeBron James in Cleveland, right? That means all Cleveland coming out. What you think would have happened if Cayenne was in the actual game? Nobody was going to watch the funky ass Knicks. If the King was playing, come on. Come on, sometimes you just gotta look the other way. Like I get the semantics in it. I get it, it's all ranking and where you are. Listen, for anybody that don't know, the McDonald's All-American game is the top 24 players in the country. Cayenne was ranked 32. So he was just out of the top 24. You know how to squeeze shit around. He been doing it for years. Squeeze it through, change some names. Come on, y'all know how to do this. These are moments you cannot miss, right? This is a full circle moment. I mean, God damn, you had the father on the McDonald's commercial. You just had him on the McDonald's commercial. That's supposed to be, he was in there dipping nuggets and eating fries and shit, playing with Ronald McDonald and all that shit. You for sure thought he was gonna be in that goddamn game. It was only right. Ranked number 1 in New York City. I mean, come on, y'all.
Y'all watching, right? Y'all looking, right? Y'all see this?
That's TV. Come on. Hey. Shut.
he's given your family, your kingdom, yourself, your flower. He says, when Hollywood turned their back on me and didn't believe in me, this black family did, and they gave me a platform.
He's out here, man.
Y'all did for him what Dr. Dre did for him, huh?
Yeah, I'm the one that brought Jim to Keenan. So me and Jim used to be in the comedy club. Jim Carrey is a master impressionist.
Yes.
Like he does like Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Like weird, like Michael Landon. Like he would get standing ovations in a comedy club doing a 20-minute set. Now, any comedian will tell you that's damn near impossible. There's few and far between.
Turn that damn monitor on, and I see that we only halfway there. I lose my fucking mind. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I turn that monitor on. I don't know, man. Don't know the weirdo do this shit, right? Halfway through a goddamn flight, right? I'm like, well, we gotta be getting close now. Ooh, we've been on here a while. I turn that monitor on and see that motherfucker halfway to the goddamn destination. Oh my God. So for all you people that can take these goddamn 16-hour flight, man.
Whoa.
Kudos to you. Kudos to you. All right, guys, and I don't got to go out the country to get pussy. Oh, yeah. You see why. I don't got to talk. We don't got to talk about it. We'll say that video for a whole nother day. All right, we'll talk. We don't need to talk about it. All right, next, guys, boundaries. And basically, these are rules you set in place with a woman that she can't cross.
I was gonna sleep in late, but then I got high. I was gonna let that deal, but then I got high.
That's not right. If y'all guys take all these things I just said, take it to a job, right? Let's just use it as a job for reference, right? So let's go requirements. A job might require special education or a clean background. That's the job requirements, right? Expectations, basically your quota, right? What they expect out of you every day, how much production, whatever they expect you to meet. And boundaries is basically things that get your ass caught, right? Missing days, no calls, no shows, showing up, not ready to work. Y'all guys know. So that would be boundaries, right? And understand, as with most of the rest of them, what the? You know what? I should be, just for saying most of the rest of them, I should be disbarred from wearing a suit for a month. Anytime somebody say some shit like that, they should be you are not allowed to wear a suit saying something that stupid for a fucking month. Most of the rest of them. Are we finished or we done? Which one is the most stupid? I think I actually beat Birdman on that.
So you think my train was paying off or what?
Wake that ass up in the morning. Breakfast Club.
Y'all the Breakfast Club. All right, now let's get in some front page news. Now, congratulations to Carmelo Anthony has been elected to the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Easy call. First ballot Hall of Fame. Easy call, man. Easy call.
Now, the full class of 2025 will be announced on Saturday at the men's Final Four in San Antonio. So, salute again to Melo.
Easy call. There was never any doubt.
Not at all.
That's a first ballot Hall of Fame, okay?
What up, Morgan?
What up? Hey, Audible. Shout out Carmelo Anthony. All right, so let's get into the front page news. So, yeah, it's Tariff Thursday. It's tariff every day, right? So President Trump has signed new U.S. global tariffs, keeping in line with his campaign promise to saying that tariffs will end decades of unfair trade policies. So he spoke more on the order yesterday at the White House. Let's jump right into the audio and take a listen to President Trump.
Today we're standing up for the American worker, and we are finally putting America first. My answer is very simple. If they complain, if you want your tariff rate to be zero, then you build your product right here in America, because there is no tariff if you build your plant, your product in America.
Are you LLC curious? Wondering, is it time to make my business official? With Busy, forming your LLC is simple, fast, and starts at $0. You just pay the state fee. No confusing jargon, no hidden fees. Just your dream, one step closer to reality. So, what are you waiting for? Satisfy your
So Trump blamed past leaders for trade policies that he said were imbalanced, adding that tariffs stand to benefit Americans, as you heard in that audio. Companies can also avoid paying tariffs if they make their products in the U.S. Trump spoke more on this whole tariffs thing. Let's hear more from President Trump.
April 2nd, 2025 will forever be remembered as the day American industry was reborn, the day America's destiny was reclaimed, and the day that we began to make America wealthy again. Our country and its taxpayers have been ripped off for more than 50 years, but it is not going to happen anymore. It's not going to happen.
So tariffs cover a wide range of products that are targeting several countries, including Canada, Mexico, China, and the European Union. Now, Trump called the reciprocal tariffs the day, April 2nd, yesterday, Liberation Day for the U.S. after trading partners have, quote, looted, pillaged, and raped American industries for decades, leading to a loss of U.S. jobs and manufacturing. All countries will have an immediate 10% baseline tariff on imported goods, and many are getting hit with larger tariffs on top of that. Now, critics claim the reciprocal tariffs are unfair and could lead to hyperinflation. You guys have any thoughts?
Yeah, the thing about the tariffs I don't understand is what is the end game here? Like, I hear him say it will end unfair trade policies, but, it just feels like, they put taxes on us, so now we're going to put taxes on them. And I guess he's trying to get people to bring manufacturing back to the U.S. But
yes,
doesn't it just cost more to build here? Yes. Will they make it cheaper to manufacture here? Like, what's the benefit of building, in America? Just zero tariffs?
Well, employees are cheaper in other places too, but that's a good question. He was talking about, other people charging us tariffs as well. So he wants them to, knock off their tariffs, which will knock off our tariffs. I guess that's what he's saying. But I thought he was against free trade, and I thought he wanted more people to build here. But like you said, how can they build here if it's more expensive to build here?
One of the things that is striking me is the auto tariffs and how that stands to impact a lot of Americans. It's not like we make auto parts here in America, so we stand to still, even if you buy an American car, the price of that is still going to go up because some of the steel, some of the materials are not made in America. So it's just like,
yeah, it still affects us. It still affects, and they're saying car prices will have to raise between $3,000 and $10,000. What it will do is it'll make used cars a premium. You know what I mean? Because you won't have that extra $10,000 on your used vehicle.
Absolutely.
And I just don't understand how you're saying you're going to make it easier for the American workers, but you're doing things that are going to immediately hurt those American workers financially.
Yes.
Like, this has immediate impact on the economy.
Yes, it does. In fact, there is a bipartisan effort to block the tariffs against Canada. Kentucky's Republican Senator Rand Paul is actually working with Democrat Senator out of Virginia, Tim Kaine, who proposed a bill that would essentially end the emergency declaration put forth by the Trump administration to impose tariffs on Canada. Now, the Senate voted 51-48 in favor of the resolution that would block President Trump's tariffs on Canadian products. Yesterday, well, actually, we don't have time to get into the audio, but I will say that there are 4 other Republicans that supported this Democratic-led measure: Susan Collins of Maine, Rand Paul, and Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska. So the resolution authored by Virginia Democrat Tim Kaine is expected to stall in the House. However, the vote signaled bipartisan opposition on the sweeping levy. So this is bigger than just whatever party you voted for. This is an American issue.
Absolutely. But see, that's the whole thing. That's why we have all of these conversations about party, and everybody goes back and forth, at each other because you're a Democrat or you're a Republican. But once that person is in the White House, at the end of the day, we're just all Americans who are impacted by the decisions of what that president, does. Like, so you can scream Democrat, Republican all you want. At the end of the day, that is your president. We are Americans, and we're impacted by his decisions.
And that's essentially what the senators were saying, that, hey, look, if we can agree that we don't like this, then, we can go ahead and put forth some measures to combat it. And this is something that, those senators seem to agree on.
All we care, I'm sorry, Morgan, all we care about as American people is, keeping some money in our pocket and being safe. I don't care what your race is, your religion is, your sexuality is, your gender is. Those are the 2 things that you care about the most: having some money in your pocket and being safe. That's it.
Hurry it, clock it. All right, so that's your front page news for 6 a.m. I'll talk to you guys at 7, and we will get into what's going on with Elon Musk.
You can join my free WhatsApp group and see everything for yourself. Every trade, the exact times I entered and exited, all in real time. No fees, no courses, no gimmicks, just free insights and lessons. I don't sell memberships, mentorships, or anything like that. I understand if you're skeptical, it does sound too good to be true, but the facts are right there for you to see. At the end of the day, I'm just here to share my knowledge, make some friends.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Just Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get back to some front page news. Again, we got to congratulate Carmelo Anthony. He has been elected to the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Easy call, man. First ballot Hall of Famer, man. Salute to Melo.
Absolutely. And also the NBA is looking into Ja Morant. They believe he might have been using his hands and arms to mimic shooting a gun toward the Golden State Warriors bench in Tuesday's game. So they're looking into that. Well, you know, they don't like you using the gun stuff and pointing fingers and stuff like that.
They need to change the language and stop saying shoot. He shot the ball. He's shooting. I'm like, who cares? Like, and you know what bothers me about that? Right. Steph Curry had 52 points in that game, 12 3-pointers, and that's what we talking about?
Hey, everybody's doing an investigation. What's up, Morgan?
Listen, Ja Morant, you know, he's got a little love-hate thing going on with the whole gun thing. You know, this is not his first thing with the gun around the NBA. They have been very clear about their policies and how they feel about these type of things. And he seemingly goes on social media. He's had multiple instances of gun-related type instances.
Well, he's had other instances where he was actually holding real guns.
Right, right. So,
like just doing like some hands.
He did a point finger before, and he was mad at that before.
I mean, probably because of his history with actual real guns. But my whole point is, like, it's in the heat of the moment during a basketball game, man.
I'm with you. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, it's basketball at the end of the day. He ain't really shooting nobody.
you fake shot somebody?
It's like, you know, like shoot three. You know,
I didn't even think it was a gun at first. I thought he was doing like this, like.
What is going on?
I thought doing just something with their hand.
All right, let's get back into the front page news. So Elon Musk, he will likely be stepping back from his role in the Trump administration. The reports come after the tech billionaire super PAC spent millions in a losing effort to get their Republican-backed candidate on the Wisconsin Supreme Court. Musk has repeatedly said he'll leave his position at DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, within his 130-day mandate as a non-governmental employee. So if you're not an elected official or